Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday night. It is late Wednesday night. It is 11:25 on Wednesday night. Whew, it's gonna be a long night getting this video to process and upload and all that stuff, but whatever. It is what it is. I'll talk a little bit about why I'm recording so late in just a bit. But happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's week is going really, really well. I'm having a good week, having some fun. Talk about what, of course, I've been working on and why I'm having a good time this week. A lot to talk about, a lot coming up, and gotten a lot accomplished. So it's going to be fun to talk about all that stuff. Why don't we dig right in? So this is podcast episode 13. Lucky number 13. I always start off with what I did over the past week since the last podcast. So the first thing that I really did after last week's uploaded was on Saturday on Stephanie Quilting with Stephanie Stitches YouTube channel with Stephanie Stitches. We worked on our village green with the OG group, the original group that started the whole group discount and sewing live on Stephanie's channel. We now have also Carnival going on, so we invade Stephanie's channel twice a month now, and it is such a blast and so much fun. And you know, this is the original group. There's like 55 of us, I'm pretty sure. And the Carnival is just a smidge smaller at like 44 right now. But an awesome time, a really great group of men and women all coming together and chatting and talking about everything and anything while we sew together our village greens. And I have 2 smalls on the village green. I've talked about it, of course, a couple times now over the past 13 episodes. But I have the Tulip Pink Dahlia and the it's called Daffodil, but it's the Goldilocks fabrics. So awesome. I love seeing the little bears and Goldie every once in a while, depending on what the fabric is doing. So yeah, that is a lot of fun, and it's been really great. I can't believe we were already in month 7. So there's only 3 more months, 2 more months of clues, and then month 10 is always the finishing, like how you put it all together. So the big reveal, because you don't know how all of the pieces are going to go together, hence the mystery part of the puzzle mystery quilt. You don't know until the last month, and that's when I'll get both kits. I got the border kits for it, so the borders will come in at week 10 too, and then we will put it all together. So I'm very much looking forward to that. All right, I don't know how good I am about editing or anything, if this is gonna look great, but had a phone call, so needed to take the phone call. But so yeah, so that's it about Village Green. Carnival just started this month, so we're just in month 1. A little bit of overlap each time the next puzzle mystery quilt comes out. Then on Sunday, wow, what a day Sunday was. Holy cow. Sunday was my first of at least 2 that I have scheduled. I did an 8-hour all day sew. All day to me. I mean, 8 hours is a long time. I had some surprise guests who I invited to be on Zoom, and they came onto my YouTube and you know, popped in and out during the day to sew with me, because as I've talked about, and I if you're new, I am working very hard to become to finish my eligibility pieces that I need to do to become a Legit Kits certified instructor. So there are things I have to do before I can do that, and one of them is to finish Minnie Sculliver, and in every video I look over to my design wall, which is off on this side, and Mini Sculliver is looking right back at me with his awesome green and brown eye sockets. So on Sunday, I spent 8 hours live on my YouTube channel with tons of friends and supporters, all of which are friends, everybody there on the YouTube live chatting, on the Zoom. I had, let's see, I had, of the YouTube land, Steven came by, Sean came, I think Sean was in YouTube, no, yeah, in YouTube, because he couldn't, he was doing the family thing on Sunday. But Russ was on, of Quilt Meets World, Stephanie of Stephanie Stitches, and then I had a couple of, so my soul sisters from the retreat that's coming up in Pennsylvania again. So this is the second one. We're called, we have a gang name now, the Cheetah Suckers. But two of them joined me on the Zoom, so they were actually super brave, super awesome to do the Zoom, because they are not YouTubers, and so, you know, it's a thing to go live on YouTube and like put yourself out there. So Ingrid and Donna were on Zoom, and Patrice and Marianne had family stuff going on, so they joined in YouTube and were there to support, and that was amazing. And so many of you, it was such a good day. We had so much fun, talked about so much goofy stuff. It was a really good time. Ingrid was an absolute champ, because I had to say goodbye to my son who was leaving, a potty break. You gotta do the bio break at some point during the day. And then I got to grab some food, and I left Ingrid alone a couple of times during the day. So she was an absolute rock star to do that for me. It was just such a good time, and I have another one scheduled at the end of August. And so that this sew day, the one Sunday that just passed, was just all Mini Sculliver, and I will pop a picture up of what I accomplished, because 2 of the 4 rows are now done. They're put together in their quadrants. He looks so good. I'm so excited. I'm so proud. It's just been fantastic. And Sunday was like the cherry on top. It was really good. Of course, finishing will be like the ultimate. That'll be like I don't know, like the sparklers on top of the cherries. But it was a lot of fun. I was exhausted after that for sure, and then didn't really do too much Monday. Tuesday I got blocks. I got all my fabrics cut. I did mention it's like almost midnight, right? All my fabrics cut for the 2-color quilt challenge, because it was sew night. Tuesday was actually sew the blocks that won together time, and so that was a ton of fun. We had, I will show pictures, we had the Martha Washington star block, and one that was called Odds and Ends, which was super cute. It was a really cute block. I really liked it, and I'll put those pictures up on one of these sides depending, and show you those. Again, a fantastic time with so many of you. We are over 200. I think Stephanie said how many we were on. I think it's like 214. I could be wrong, but it's a good number, and it's definitely over 200 of everybody. And we had 4 additional join. It's just been humbling and crazy that so many folks want to do this 2-color quilt challenge, and so many talented folks. I might sound like a broken record, but it is amazing the individual, oops, sorry, I just apologized to my extension table on my Juki, y'all. Well, at least I have good manners, I guess. Oh my gosh, that's so goofy. The creativity and the awesome take on the 2-color quilt challenge, and the color theory, I'm crapola at Color Theory. The combinations of colors and textures that people are putting together, awe-inspiring. So nice. It's been so much fun just for that alone, just to see everybody else, even if I wasn't sewing it together too, just seeing what everybody else is putting together has been amazing. So that was Tuesday night. Also Tuesday during the day, I'm a member of the Modern Quilt Guild. Actually, during the pandemic, I had joined the larger Modern Quilt Guild, just the national branch or charter or whatever. But then more recently, I joined the DC version because they have really great classes. I haven't gone to any of their face-to-face events or even any of the live classes that they might have. I've done just a couple of virtual classes and they've been impeccable. But if you're a member of Modern Quilt Guild, you can then register early. And so I did. So I am registered and officially going in February of 2024. It is the 22nd through the 25th. Pretty sure. I'll have to look. But I'm officially going. I need to let my father know because he lives in North Carolina. So we will definitely be seeing my dad. And I'm excited about that because I haven't been to any sort of quilt show at all, really. Like you know, the fair, I guess, has had quilts, but since, you know, I started quilting during the pandemic, and the fair wasn't really a thing during the pandemic. I haven't really seen quilts hanging where I've been paying attention. I'm sure I've walked through, hello harmonica, I've walked through the Frederick County Fair and seen like quilts and things hanging, but not in any way that I would say I've officially seen a quilt show. So I'm excited about that. Especially one of such size. I did not sign up for any classes or lectures or anything. Just I'm gonna go down, have fun, walk, look at everybody's brilliance, and then spend an absurd amount of money on the vendor floor. That is my goal because February is my birthday month and my birthday is the 27th, so just a couple of days after it ends. So the goal is to spend an obscene amount of birthday money live there on the vendor floor. I'm so excited. It's going to be a good time. And I hope that, this seems so weird to say, but I hope that I get to meet some of you all down there. Holy cow. If I get like, okay, what is the cat doing? The cat, harmonica is trying to, I don't know if he's trying to play with the dog, or if he's trying to get down. I'm not sure what's happening. He's causing problems though. But, oh, to be there and to be like, recognized, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I hope that happens. How cool would that be? Oh, that would be a fun podcast to record if I get like recognized somewhere. Stop it, y'all. That I would be like, I would feel like a Kardashian. Okay. Let's not go crazy, but it would be kind of cool. But even if like I don't get like recognized, you know, there'd been talk about getting some of the YouTubers together and having like a meet and greet. Well, that would be fantastic. That would be so exciting to put faces to names that I see in YouTube's on my own, on, you know, Stephanie's or Steven's or Sean's or Russ's or everybody, you know, all the other ones that I watch, and I get to see like familiar names coming across, and the folks that I get to sew with live on Village Green and Carnival. Holy cow, that would be so much fun. So if you're going, be sure to like shout out at me. Let me know. Give like scream my name across the floor. No, don't actually do that. That would be horrifying. I would probably cry. But like shoot me an email or something. Let me know you're going to be there. And then I will, as we get closer, of course, if there is like a meet and greet thing that I can weasel my way into, I would absolutely let everybody know and would be excited to see everyone. So that was Tuesday, a lot of good stuff happening. Then today, Wednesday, obviously recording the podcast. Hi, hello. But also the reason why I'm recording so very late is I got to support my good friend, the Yvette Renee of the Yvette Renee Creations. She was having a flash sale, and that was a lot of fun. It was, if you've ever seen the sales, some quilt shops will do them on Facebook. So yeah, is probably one of the most popular on YouTube, doing the sale, where they show the fabric and then you kind of like auctioning, you call the number that you want, that kind of thing. It was a little bit like that, only far more laid back, and really just a lot of the names that I recognize and people that I've talked to and everything. So it was like a family of us supporting Yvette as Yvette is cleaning off her shelves to get ready for the new stuff. That was exciting. It was a lot of fun. I got some really good stuff, I'm excited to say. And it was a good time, and it was very, very well put together for, super put together. And this was her first one, so I was impressed, so impressed. She had a couple of folks helping her, so it wasn't overwhelming for her to have all of these people saying numbers or the names of collections and stuff. It was a lot of fun, so that was cool. And she was saying that she will probably do it again in a couple of weeks, so I will link have her in the mentions and everything, and then you can check her out if you don't already know all about her, and if I didn't already see you there tonight. All right, so that brings us to what I am doing. And really, again, like the broken record, I'm really focusing on, because it is crunch time, I'm still ahead of schedule. I will have Mini Skulliver finished before the end of August. Honey Lou, leave him alone. The end of August, like I said I was going to. So that is superb. But of course, I've now added BJ the Blue Jay to get done before the end of September. So that is a surprise ad, a value ad, I don't, whatever ad to the game. So, but that I have, a month to do that. And September may see, I'm worried about September because I go away for year 2 of the Nut House and in Walnutport, Pennsylvania, with all of the folks that are going to be joining there. With Stephanie Stitches has her Together We Sew retreats, which is how I've done Millersburg and the Nut House in Walnutport. Yeah, Walnutport. And then she also has in Washington State and then in Georgia. So 4 that she's doing, and I'm bummed that I only get to go to 2 of them. But that's going to be, a good chunk of September. I mean, it's a week, but that's a whole week of September. So I am I'm not stressed yet. I'm not to the point of stress yet. But BJ the Blue Jay is a 3-dot of difficulty. There is a lot with, it's the same size as Mini Skulliver. It's a 4x4, and the outside are pretty low key. They are large blocks of color, same fabric on a block, that kind of thing on the outside. But the center, where the blue jay really is, so his wings and his tail feathers, those are like mini rose detailed. So that's going to be a lot, and that's the part where I'm a little bit concerned, because it is bigger than the mini rose, but as intricate as the mini rose. But the goal is still to get her done, and I think I can definitely do it. I may have a couple of all-day sews. I may only have one. We'll see what I can get in September. I'm trying to think of like what else besides the nut house that I might have planned. I don't have it all written out that far ahead, and I still have just August up there besides the nut house. So we'll see. We'll see. It'll be good. We'll get it done. It'll be fine. I'm not going to stress about it because I'm not at the point where I would need to stress about it. I've still got a good amount of time. My hope is that the 27th, I will be able to focus fully on cutting fabric for BJ the Blue Jay. I do realize that that will be boring as all heck, so I will again invite some of the YouTube friends to come out and hang out and talk too, because sitting around having me cut fabric is probably not anybody's idea of a good time for 8 hours, but I need to get it done. And I've got to tell you that this past Sunday was a motivator and really got me jazzed and pushing through, and I got a lot done. Obviously the first 2 rows done. So that is the hope. I'm going to bet at some point I will probably get bored with just cutting 2, and I will probably start putting together, especially the outside blocks, the ones that have less fabric. So it may not be 8 straight hours of just me cutting fabric, but we'll see. But it'll be good, and I will very much look forward to having folks join me then too. I've definitely talked about the retreat. Very excited about that, to get ready for that. I'm also in the process of trying to figure out, I was talking about going to Frederick's Fair, the Great Frederick Fair. I'm trying to figure out their entry process for arts. I could find the information for like tatting and knitting and every other string kind of thing except quilts, and I'm wondering, I'm concerned. Well, I mean, I'm pretty computer savvy. I work with computers all day long. It's kind of a part of my job. I'm really hoping that they haven't they decided not to do quilts anymore. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I meant to call today and I didn't do that. So I will try tomorrow. I will give a call tomorrow and see if I can figure out how to enter a quilt, because what I would really love to do is enter the wall hanging that's behind me, because that wall hanging I am super duper proud of, and I know that I know the things that are wrong that a judge would see and comment on. I did Stitch in the Ditch quilting and not really that straight, but it means so much to me, and I think it would be really cool to see it hanging up, just a little mini wall hanging, and just to get any of the comments, you know, maybe they see something else that I didn't and I could learn from it. So that would be, it would be important to know those things, but it makes me so proud. That was the first thing that I completed, that had so many pieces, so like half square triangles, and putting them together like they're flying geese. That was a big thing for me, and that was January of not this year but last year. So I had only been, I had not been sewing that long. I'm at 3 years in September. Wow, I'll be quilting for 3 years in September. So I don't know, do the maths. I can't math. I have no idea. I'm not sure how long ago, but it was not long into my journey of being a quilter, but it was the first time I was really like, I rocked that. I'm proud of that. So that's why I would like to get it into the fair and be proud of it, and proud to show it. I just have to figure out like when, like, is that past? Oh, hold on a second. All right, back again. So yeah, quilt, I'll figure it out. That's the one I want to put in. Super excited. We'll see how how all this edits together. And then what is also happening, my Sunday brunch will be like a normal Sunday brunch this week. It won't be an 8-hour all day so. It'll be my normal Sunday brunch, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, regularly scheduled program. But what's going to be fun this weekend is Saturday night. There's going to be a group of us going on to Stephanie Stitch's channel. Hold on a second. The dogs are now taking this time to start battling because I'm not normally up this late and they would like to know what's going on. And they're showing their frustration by trying to have fun and play. But so on Stephanie's channel this Saturday, and I'll put a link to the video in the description below, but there are going to be a number of us. There's going to be Steven of Bland Designs and Idiot Quilter, Russ of Quilt Meets World, Philippa of hanging out and being on Village Green and Carnival fame. She is in Australia. Very excited about having her on that. She does not have a YouTube channel, but she is a regular and commenter and hangs out, you guys, with us often. So I'm very excited to have her. And then of course Stephanie Stitches on her own channel, and me. And we're going to be talking all things retreats. We're going to be talking about both virtual and in-person retreats. Many of us have done both. I think all of us have actually done both. And so we'll be talking about the ins, the outs, the tips and tricks. Insider secret, there are really no tricks to it. Just go and have a good time because they're all people who get you. So there you go. You heard it here first. I gave away some of the goods that we're going to be talking about on Saturday. But that'll be on Stephanie Stitch's channel, her regular time, her live at 5 on Saturday. So again, I'll put that link in the description below. And we'll look forward to seeing you there that time. And that's really it. I haven't been watching too much TV this week. I mean, like really watching it. I've had, just noise in the background on, but I haven't really been paying too much attention to anything. So it's been just random stuff, just kind of in the background. I haven't watched any good movies. I did watch Twister, but I can't remember if that was this week or last week. That's how busy the week was. Yeah, so haven't really been watching anything fun. Let me know if you're watching anything. Didn't really listen to any podcasts or anything either. So yeah, tell me in the comments what you're watching. Is there something that I should get into, especially if it's a new competition show? I like the good, friendly competition shows though. I don't watch like Big Brother or Amazing Race or nothing about bachelors or bachelorettes. But I do like the good-natured things like the Barbecue Brawl. I did watch that today. Or, Blown Away. I talked about that with, I think it was Cake, might have been Carrie, I can't remember. But like those good wholesome ones. Forged and Fire. I like Master Chef, that kind of stuff. Although I know Master Chef is a little bit scripted, sort of. I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure. I love the kid one though. Have you guys watched the kid Master Chef one? All of the kids are so supportive of each other. They just want everybody to do a great job. Well, I guess Master Chef, they are like that too. Hell's Kitchen, they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I guess it's not Master Chef that I think is scripted. I think it's Hell's Kitchen that is scripted. I don't know. Again, can't prove anything. Just personal opinion. It seems a little, produced. Seems produced. That's what I'll say. But so, yeah. So not too much watching or listening going on, really paying attention. But that's all right. Okay, well, it is after midnight, and all of the animals would like to know why the frick I'm not in bed where they all want to be. So I am going to end before another kid calls or another animal loses their mind, and get to work getting this edited and processed and up so I can show everybody the pictures and get everybody the links and all that kind of stuff before I go to sleep before having to work tomorrow morning. Woohoo! Kind of the bonus of working from home though, because literally I just can roll out of bed and turn on my computer and I'm at work. So there's that. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for an amazing week. I'm really looking forward to another amazing week coming up, and I look forward to sharing that week with you guys. All right. Thank you. Talk to you soon. If you've enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe. I've been insanely amazed at I'm at over 530 now. So yeah, tell your friends, tell your family, have everybody come on over, like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Comments mean a lot. I'm learning that that's like really a big part of the whole algorithm thing. So yeah, I hate saying it. I feel very car salesman-y, but it's important, and I want to be able to keep doing this for folks who want to come and hang out with me. So that means having to do the car salesman piece to it. Woohoo! All right, that's enough of that. I will talk to you all again very soon, either Saturday with Saturday live at 5 or Sunday on my channel for brunch. Thank you all. Talk to you soon. Bye!